Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing a get ready with me. I will be doing a very basic uh, get ready with me, but it's really going to be, the topic is going to be, I'm going to be giving several tips on how you can look nice and clean and put together just with a few tips, just with a few items, just with a few things you can change about your wardrobe or yourself, or things that you can do without breaking the bank. Or if you need to spend money, you can do it on a budget. The reason I thought about making this video was because I had a very close uh, person in my life come up to me and say recently, I'm very frustrated. I'm going to be demonstrating what I'm putting as I put it on, because like that I can demonstrate and can continue with my video. I'm so frustrated lately, I'm so tired of my clothes. I feel like I'm so outdated. I don't feel attractive. Everything I wear is so outdated. Um, I don't like my clothes anymore. I feel like I'm out of shape. I feel like I don't have style. And she's telling me all this, and she's like, she's like, you always look so put together in that. She says, I don't know how you do it. It takes so much time. I mean, she says, it takes me so much time. She says, I'm sure it comes so natural to you. You do it in 2 seconds. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, uh, no, I don't do it in 2 seconds. And maybe it comes a slightly, easier, to me than to her. But I was like, it does not happen in 2 seconds. But I can understand her frustration. So she says to me, all my clothes is so played out and worn out, and like faded, and nothing looks good. All my sneakers or shoes are dirty, and she's going on and on. I can tell she's extremely frustrated. She's like, and I'm extremely tight with money. Everything has gone up, which it has. And she's like, I just don't know what to do, and this and that. So her and I, we spoke a little bit. So I said, you know what, let me do this video, because there's a lot of people out there that probably feel the same way. And I feel there's sometimes little things that we can all do, because I know I do them, just to uh, polish up our wardrobe and the items that we already own. Sometimes we don't even have to go out and purchase new items, just like our vehicle. We go and what do? We go get a car wash. We don't go and buy a new vehicle every time our car gets dirty, correct? We go and we go get a car wash. We pay for either a full inside and out, exterior, interior, exterior, wax, or whatever it is. And then we come out and we have a nice, clean car, or whatever it is. So I wanted to do that with our wardrobe and ourselves, overall. So, with that said, I wanted to give her those tips as well, because she was mentioning about having facials and having her nails done and stuff like that. And I explained to her there's things how to go about and going around, if she can't afford at the moment going to get her nails done or stuff like that. And I want to share them with you guys, because maybe people feel that way, you know. So with that said, that's what I want to do today. So let's start with number one. This is what I carry with in my bag, where I have my laptop and like my everyday business stuff. I have this little pouch. I have a little scope. I have a deodorant. I have um, artificial tears. I have sunscreen. I have a lip mask, lip balm, or the sleeping mask. We all know those. I have hand sanitizer. Oh, I have Neutrogena hydrating cream. You guys can see it. I have a face cloth. I have several of these. And I have, of course, hand sanitizer. This is what I have in my bag every day. And guess what? It does get used. So this is my little Annette maintenance bag on wheels to keep myself looking nice and fresh wherever I go. If I have meetings, if I have to meet up with people, whatever it is. Oh, and then I have this little perfume, this little thing here. Where do we go? These little pumps that you refill with perfumes and whatnot. I always have one in here. This little pouch is always with me. Okay, so with that said, so what I was mentioning to this person, I was like, you know what? There's little things that you can do. Like she was saying, your nails. My nails are always done. Yes, my nails are always done because I work. I'm a paralegal. I work in with attorneys, and I'm in a field where my hands are very visible, and I like my hands to look appropriate. But then again, I've always had my nails fixed. That's always been a thing for me. But there's other ways to go around it. If you can't afford to get acrylics or gel or dip or anything like that, because they can be pretty expensive uh, every 2 weeks or anything like that, they have these press on that they sell them at Walgreens. They sell them at Ross. They sell them in Amazon. These I found them at Ross, and they stick really well and they look really natural. My cousin uses them all the time, and she reuses them, and they're pretty amazing. And these at Ross were just $3.99. And my cousin does not have bad taste, and then my younger little cousin, she uses them as well, and she'll trim them, and they're really good quality. I mean, this is an alternative, if and if your nails will look nice. I mean, if you can't get these are dip. I mean, I have dip, which I have to get done next week. But this is an alternative. But like I said, if you can't get that done, that's one thing. Another thing, if let's say your hair, one thing about your appearance, I feel, is your hair. If you're gonna step out, make sure your hair is washed. You know, not greasy or looking with flakes, with hairspray flakes or gel flakes. That gives a dirty, not very clean look or appearance. Um, Sometimes I can't make it to the salon, because of you know bills, or sometimes I'm looking, I'm like, you know what, I can't make it this time, this month or this week or this month or whatever, and I have to cancel my appointment. So I call my hairstylist and I have to cancel. Well, I use this spray from L'Oreal. It's called Magic Root Cover Up in shade medium, and it does wonders. I split my hair. It gives you the ingredients, the instructions, and I spray it, and it'll last you a few days, and it covers my hair, my white hair, and I'm totally fine until I can, go to my next appointment, and I feel comfortable with it, and it's fine, and it doesn't you know dirty my clothes, or it doesn't affect me in any way or anything. This I wanted to share this with you guys. This here that I'm using, it's called. I found that this was an Amazon find. It's called Flex. It's called Sun Forgettable Total Protection Face Shield. It's 50%. This is for medium skin tone. So in other words, I don't know if you noticed, it was white. So as soon as it hits your skin, it picks up your pigmentation, and then it just blends in. And if you see, it just blends in with your skin tone. It's really, really, really pretty. And then I blend it with this, the DU Care brush. But this is amazing. Really, really recommend this. So yes, for the hair. So like I said, with the hair situation, if if you have the hair, that you can't go to the salon, there's the hairspray. But I feel that as long as your hair is clean, it's presentable, you know, that's something that gives you a that makes you look presentable and makes you look put together. Another thing, your clothes. Your clothes, for it to be clean, not only clean, for it to fit properly. Now, let me elaborate when I say for it to fit properly. Not too baggy. We know that sometimes we like there's certain styles that we prefer baggy, but I mean baggy, not huge. Also tight, not to the point that you're busting out of your the seams. I mean, see, that's not appropriate. You need to have you need to have the common sense to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, this doesn't look right. My mom always mentioned to me when I was a little girl. I remember clearly she would say to me, you don't need to be we don't you don't need to be rich to be organized or clean. And that always stayed with me. And then that's why I was always cleaning every Saturday. But with that said, it makes sense. You don't have to have money to be put together, to be clean, to look appropriate. It doesn't matter, what category, whether your wealth, whatever it is, you can still, there's no reason not to look clean, put together, and wear the appropriate stuff for your body and know what to wear and look clean and, and just look, the right way, the way that you should. Another thing is, I feel like when it comes to your clothing, like the person was mentioning to me, my clothes has gotten old, and this and the clothing, and it has all this fur on it, because when I wash it, that happens to me all the time. There's certain items that I love, and I won't just get rid of them because I like the outfits that much. So you know what I do? I buy these little shaving machines. If you can see, I'll sit there. Some of my nice sweatpants or shirts, they get the lint. I'll sit there with time and I'll shave them off because yes, it does happen. Like on the underarm, under the underarm area, or sometimes around the knee area, or just any area, or if you just wash them with towel or whatever the case may be. But if you have one of these and you'll sit there, you just have to have the time. I mean, make the time, and you'll sit there and you'll shave the all the excess material or whatever little balls and off. I mean, the material. I mean, the item looks like brand new. And this is what I told her. I said, buy one of these, and your shirts will look brand new. So I'm hoping she does it because I mean, I've used these all my life, and they're amazing. I use them on my sheets. I use them on my shirts. I mean, anything that I really, really that I really like and I want to keep, and they look like brand new. Another thing it's one of my pet peeves when I see people with wrinkled clothes. It drives me crazy. If I feel that if you are a person that refuses refuses to iron for whatever reason, then just please don't purchase uh, clothes that needs to be ironed. Just don't do it. I try not to do it because I don't like to iron. But I do love linen, and there's some outfits that need require to be ironed. So guess what I do? I buy a steamer, and I'll sit there and I'll steam it when I'm gonna wear it. But if I choose to wear it, I do make sure that I steam it. Or let me introduce you to this little magic bottle. Downy Wrinkle Release, I think it is. What is it? Releaser. All you have to do is shake it. You get your item, you spray it, you shake the item. No lie. I take it when I go cruising. It says it right here. Step one. Oh, spray. Well, spray. Step two, tug and smooth with hand. Hang, hang and lay. Wait, hang. I can't even see. Hang or lay flat. Well, what I did was spray. I tugged and I shook, and the wrinkles went away. So if you don't like steamers, you don't like to iron, but you choose to buy an item that requires to be ironed, you have this alternative. There you go. In other words, don't walk out looking all wrinkled. That looks so bad. So bad. That's my opinion, but I'm sure a lot of people will tell you that. That looks really bad. Um, Another thing that these little guys here are one of my best friends. If you have lint, I have one in my car. I have one everywhere I go. I have one in my purse. I have one in every room. I have it in my laundry where I do my laundry. I mean, you name it, I have them. They're the best. Any lint, they'll go away. Makes you look nice and clean. If you go to someone's house and they have a dog, I mean, you're going into someone's house. That's their child. You walk out, you're there, you walk out, you take care of business, and that's it. And you go on with your life. This is another thing. And you still look appropriate. So these are little things that don't cost anything. Your items that you own can still look good while you have them on, or when you're going to put them on, excuse me, and you still look great, stuff like that. Another thing. Another thing that drives me bananas, but then again, I'm a little OCD, is dirty shoes. Every white sneaker that I own is white. I bought them white for a reason, because they're meant to be white and to stay white. Therefore, when I wear them and I am done wearing them, once I'm done wearing them, they will not go back into my shoebox or wherever it is that I place them, wherever it is that I have those particular shoes, without cleaning them with a magic eraser. I clean every sneaker. So I can show you every sneaker that I have that I own is completely white. So you want your sneakers to look nice and appropriate, and you want to look appropriate and put together. Just take the time when you take off your shoes, or if you're too tired, then the next morning before you put them away, just clean them, take off the shoelaces, go in the sink, clean them, and then you put them on, and your shoes are nice and clean. Takes a second. Takes a second. Takes a second. Um, when it comes to the skin, I'm a big skin person. Keeping your skin hydrated, keeping your skin clean. These items here, they're not expensive. Keeping your skin clean. My cousin introduced me to this cream you can get at the dollar store. It's amazing for your elbows, having your elbows nice and soft, your knees, your legs, your hands, ladies, even gentlemen. You don't want ashy skin, all this. This is just appearance, things that I feel, make you, like I said, you don't have to have a luxury car, luxury purse, you know, to look put together. There's just little things, Again, this Neutrogena hydrating booster cream is really, really good. It's a really good thing. Um, I'm a big teeth, breath person. These here are amazing. I meet new people every day, in and out. This oral rinse is one of the best. This is a travel size. If I'm eating and I don't get the chance to brush, it's very good to have. Very good to have. Aside from brushing, I swear by tongue scraping. A lot of people, I don't know if people really do it, but when I ask, a lot of people don't. This is unbelievable. This is a game changer. You do this twice a day, a couple times up and down, and you'll be surprised what it does to your breath. And you just clean it. They sell them on Amazon, 2 in a pack. Like I said, I have these little perfume things. You have them in your pocket everywhere you go. If you're out and you're going to be meeting somebody real quick, you put on your perfume, really quick, like that. Also, teeth whitening. Um, I know that's very expensive, and your people are probably saying, Annette, teeth whitening, people can't afford that. I understand. It's actually pretty expensive for me. I can't afford it. I'm like 5, 6 thousand. Just I was like, wait a minute. So I found an alternative. I went to Target, and this is what I use: Pure White Deluxe. It's amazing. The little light, and you get the refills. It's about $80. Now I'm gonna be honest. This, if you have sensitive teeth, this does irritate a little because I have sensitive teeth and it hurts me a little bit. I have to like take little breaks. Um, but it works for me. So teeth of whitening of the teeth is also very important. I'm not a smoker, but I love my coffee, and I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I sit there and I notice that I have my teeth tend to look a little yellow, not yellow, like brown. And yeah, I say to myself, oh, it's time to either stop drinking the coffee in it or, do the whitening. And of course, I go and I buy more of the whitening because I love my coffee. It's a bad thing, but so another thing is, like I was explaining, the teeth, the whitening, you can buy those packs. They have that. The the lip masks, they have tons of them that you can wear, not to have your lips, so chapped or dry. Um, when it comes to clothing, like I said, wearing clothes that fits you, fits you well. I know sometimes people like to wear, let me sit down for a second, like to wear baggy pants. That's fine, but there's a certain bagginess. There's a certain, you know, there's a point where you have to say, okay, this is enough, and your pants are falling. There's no belt. There's nothing to, and then that's where I feel that people should say, you know what, it needs to, you know, I need to just stop here, and because that's where, your appearance, just doesn't look right. But with that said, those are things, like I said, I feel that are things that can work and make your appearance change real quickly without having to break the bank. Another thing that I do a lot, that I use a lot, is if I go somewhere and let's say I go somewhere and I felt that, that there was probably cigarettes smell or too much food or something. I am a Febreze. This is the one that I use for everything. I use it in my car. I use it in my bed sheets, my pillows, even my decorative pillows. Because when I take them off, I put them on the ground and up and down, up and down. I spray them, and my clothing, depending on how my work day went, I might wear my dress pants more than once. I'll put them in the hanger and I'll spray them, and this stuff works. If I feel I was somewhere, if it's too much smoke or something, I'll wash it. But depending, this stuff works. So your clothes will smell good. So those are little things that you can do, that little shortcuts that work. Just like makeup, use tones that go with your skin. How do you find that out? You can easily go to to Mac or to any makeup place and purchase a lipstick and have them work on your makeup, and they will do that for you. And then they'll tell you, oh, this is your base. This is what you should be using. This is what you shouldn't, and they'll work with you. They'll work with you, and they'll tell you, this looks better. This will look better on you. This doesn't, because that's how I learned, and I think that's how everyone learns. But basically, my topic today was for that specific topics of, regarding, the your appearance when it comes to your makeup, your nails, your hair, uh your clothing, the way you smell, the way you your hair. You don't have to have money to look clean, or look appropriate. You don't. And like I said, when I had this conversation with this person this weekend, I felt bad, because I felt like this person felt like she thought that, I don't have the money, and that I don't have the money to get my nails done. You get your nails done. And not only that, she was like, it doesn't come natural to me. I'm sure it comes so natural to you, and it's so quick to you. And I was like, you know what? Everything takes work. It takes me work too. And that's what I want to inspire people to. And that's what I do a lot to with my family, like the women in my family. Um, the women, I have a lot of beautiful women in my family. There's a lot of beautiful women in my family. And if they're listening, I love you guys. They're very, very beautiful, talented, very professional women, and they are too busy in their professional world, in their professions to, half the time to be uh, worrying about their wardrobes and stuff. So when they come and call me and say, "Hey, Annette," I mean, not that I'm not busy, but this has always been my passion. I am a paralegal, but fashion has always been my passion. My dream has always been to do and be a fashion designer and have my own business in fashion and stuff like that. So that's always been my number one thing. But aside from that, I've always been able to, enjoy and help my cousins out. And they've seen how, it takes time. It's not just one, two, three. Oh, let's go to the mall and here's an outfit. Here, now it does come easy to me to find them outfits because I have an eye for that, because I look at their body, I look at their body type, and then I say, okay, I think this is gonna look good on them. This is the telescopic, which is one of my favorites. And I say, okay, I think this is gonna look good on them. This is gonna look good on them. And aside from them being beautiful, uh, they they are very appreciative, and they always like everything that I choose for them. They're the best. But it's not, it's challenging sometimes, but that's why I'm here, and I want to do these quick little videos to show you, you guys, that, like I said, you have sneakers. Let's say right now, you're like, oh, I don't have any nice sneakers. Well, go into your closet, get a magic eraser, take off the shoelaces, clean the shoelaces, take some time, clean the sneaker, and hopefully it's not that bad that it's like stuck on there. But you'll be surprised. You'll have a brand new sneaker, because I do it all the time. And like I said, you have a shirt that has lint stuck on it, like in the armpit area. I'm just putting just a little of this mascara, because this is like really, really quick. You have some lint. You have some lint on the shirt. Get get this little machine. Does it even look? This is what I wear every day. People must think that I wear like tons of makeup, but I really don't. This is what I wear. And my eyeshadow that I wear every day. You know what? I get that question a lot. This is what I wear. CoverGirl Eye Enhancer. CoverGirl Eye Enhancer in the shade. Wow, guys, I'm losing my vision. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, I got this. Hold on. Oh, champagne. CoverGirl. So it's CoverGirl Eye Enhancer in the it's in the champagne is right here. 710 champagne. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my god. Well, it's 710 and it says champagne right there. Well, 710 if you like it. So I just wear it on its own, and it's an enhancer. So I like that, like that. Let me see if I can just shut this off. So that's it for simple, plain. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the little information that I had in this little basket. with the uh, teeth whitening. Let me see how I have my hair. Probably looks crazy. I don't think I had my hair. Woo. Actually, no, I had my hair in somewhat of a wave, but I don't want to scare anybody. But like I said, I hope everyone um, really uh, enjoyed the video and the information that I provided when it came to, things that you can do. Like I said, use those little razors, those to remove the extra, material that we have on our clothes when we wash clothes. I mean, literally, it would just completely change your shirt, because I can sometimes I get it here in the armpit area, or even between the thigh area. Sometimes the socks, sometimes a tank top. I mean, it's horrible. And then sometimes you're like, oh, it's old, and people go to throw it out, and I'm like, what are you doing? You don't throw that out. And people throw it out, and I'm like, don't throw it out. It's perfectly fine. But it's just, you don't have the right. People don't think about that, and that is the perfect little item to have, and you're good to go. You don't need to do anything else with it. And then, like I said, this little, you don't like to iron, fine, you don't have to iron, but don't walk out looking all wrinkled. It drives me insane when I see people walking out looking all wrinkled. But I mean wrinkled, like, I'm not exaggerating. They're just everything is just wrinkled, and I'm like, oh my god, you buy these, you hang it, you spray it, you shake the item, whatever it is. Now, you might have to do it a little bit more. Maybe you do this in a steamer, and the item will be not flat iron, like if you would flat iron it, or steam it, but it would work. And then also, like myself, not too long ago, I had my white hair, because I am 47 years old. I will be 48 in September. My white hairs are starting to visit, and I am not ready to embrace them yet. So, um, I didn't have the means to, spend extra. So this is the best, and it covers my white hair perfectly fine, and my hair looks appropriate. And like I said, your nails, if you want your nails done, then you can't afford the dip, because yeah, they are expensive. The dip and the gel and all that stuff can get pretty expensive, and you can't afford it or whatnot. And then you have this alternative. I'm telling you, my cousins, they use it, and they love it. They swear by it. They all use it. I don't, because I'm too rough, and I'm always doing stuff, cleaning and lifting stuff, and they will probably won't last. They'll fall off. So, well, guys, I hope that you enjoyed my video, and my video was informative to you all, and my little tips helped you guys out. And if anyone has dirty sneakers or any lint on their clothing, or any white canas or white hairs they would like to hide away for an event, like I said, there's alternatives. I'm here for you. I really hope you enjoyed my video today. If you did, please, before you leave, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, before you leave, please do so if you have. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to watch next week because it's going to be a good one. You guys are going to like it. But until then, guys, thank you very much. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.